Russia saying any investigation into that deadly chemical attack in northern Syria should include experts from outside nations, including Iran. Meanwhile, Syrian President Assad pointing the finger of blame at the United States.
The United States is hand in glove with the terrorists. They fabricated the whole story. We don't know whether those dead children were they killed in Khan Sheikhoun, were they dead at all.
Benjamin Hall in London now with the latest on this fallout. Benjamin, good morning there. So at the moment in Moscow, Russian, Syrian and Iranian diplomats are meeting. What is expected from that get-together?
Yeah, morning, Bill. This meeting was actually arranged just days before Secretary Tillerson went to Moscow. It was seen even then as a sign that they were not planning on changing their policy towards either Syria or towards the President Bashar al-Assad. The meeting is really seen as a signal to the world that the three countries remain strong allies and that there was no plan for them to change direction. In fact, the Syrians even went as far as to blame the US for the breakdown of any peace process.
We have noticed since the beginning of the Trump administration, the role of the United States in the Astana and Geneva processes has been minimized. This shows that they do not want the success of the peace process.
It's not surprising at all that Russia hasn't changed its policy. It has invested so much money, time, military equipment in Syria, not to mention their strategic interests in the country. So, yes, these three countries are meeting. No, their change of direction or lack of it is not a surprise.
In Syria, there's been an exchange of civilians. What do we need to know about that, Benjamin?
Well, Bill, for the last few years, there have been government towns and rebel towns effectively under siege by the other side. And this today is the beginning of a two-month process which will see 30,000 civilians exchanged, ending years of hardship for many. In some of the towns, residents have been forced to eat rodents, even boil grass to survive. But in some government-held towns, residents are being given the choice of reconciling with the government or leaving. They've been asked to swear allegiance to President Assad in exchange for amnesty, and any military defectors among them have been asked to rejoin the army. You know, it's a sign that they've effectively been beaten into submission, because if you look at Madaya, a town of 40,000, 38,000 are expected to stay and swear allegiance to Assad, a sign that he's also trying to bring some of them back into the fold. Bill?
Benjamin Hall, thank you.